They could kiss.
I mean, we would clear things a lot faster if we looked them up.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, we weren't shit.
I don't think we're shit.
There's your first mistake.
It was just a fart, guys.
That's what the bill said.
Unfortunately, I do enjoy blind prog more than look up guides to fight.
Definitely takes a lot of the enjoyment out of it.
Especially because they design them as puzzle fights, not so much like hit the boss fights.
Yeah, it's not a numbers check, it's a figured out the mechanics check.
I want to talk about a numbers check.
Definitely this
Wow.
year.
Yeah, numbers check, did you mean Phoenix ad base?
No, I mean, WoW still hasn't cleared their tier yet. And
Their
it's been out
numbers
for
aren't
a week and a half.
Their numbers aren't high enough.
Guild Wars
Honestly, that's probably what it is in WoW.
It is, it's strictly just a numbers thing. You have to be incredibly precise. If any extra damage, you just die.
one of Guild Wars
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
fights last year.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the
Average or whatever. They were level just overtuned by like 2%.
Yeah. Isn't there supposed to be a new one coming up?
New Guild Wars expansion?
No, like new raid tier.
I don't know. I haven't.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make
Yeah, same. I just know that the Dancer Wild thing came out.
Did Terran
Thought
use
about
that?
that.
I thought about it too, but I don't know. Ah, what the fuck? My fucking pinky toe.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
I forgot how this works.
Murdered me.
I did.
Oh fuck! I dashed in too early.
How is this supposed to work again? I forgot.
So
Whatever rule gets hit, opposite
not
has to
get
be.
Not get cubed. First step. Got it.
And the ones who get the forked lightning,
Need to be out or in.
out or
Whichever
in,
is.
depending on which she does.
Okay.
Forked
So
lightning wants to be opposite.
Yeah, because it's roll first. It's pick a roll, and then that roll is either in or after the second one.
Honestly, he lost me at the cube.
Yeah, it's gonna be the struggle.
Fuck that cube.
I got it.
Oh god.
I survived the cube.
I don't know how.
I did not survive the cube and the AoE on me.
I have
survived
recharges
off
of
my bad
essential.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Your wings are shit.
That seems like cheating.
This motherfucker cheating.
I mean, they're only supposed to use the resonator, and she's over here doing fucking smithing magic.
Nuisance. Mything magic. I got cubed.
Yes, babe. Go away, though.
Do what I want.
Oh fuck, I fucked that up. Oh my god.
Alright.
What?
Out first. Tanks closest. Did we do tanks healers?
Yeah, it's 3 healers. Melee range.
Melee range? Okay. Closest.
I'm retarded. Don't mind me.
Oh,
I got clipped.
Closest.
Fuck.
Rain furthest.
Oh wait, I thought it was melee last time. Sorry.
I'm running north to Nadia, so I'm not sandwiched
one of the
between
HUD.
2 AoEs.
The tank, healer, melee range. That way
So every okay, got it.
I can't dash to toe tank. Okay.
Just don't turn it.
I can try to call that
I-
if you want me to.
Can't call it.
No, I'm.
I
Oh
can
wait, no.
only call
Don't
it
talk to me. Never mind.
as it's happening.
This is nothing personal, but I must
Oh,
have
so
your
we hear
soul.
you're not moving.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league.
Seattle's after all.
No, some shit happened. I don't have money anymore.
Oh,
When Louis died, I had no money now. Well, I have no money now. It's very sad.
If one needs wings,
I had less debt.
one needs simply make them.
we had money. We also have.
So I'm just gonna find an apartment in January and hang out for like a year.
And then just,
Move somewhere. I don't fucking care where, but I'm fucking Missouri.
The magic budget will never recover.
How the magic budget is never existed. I just spend money on cards.
Oh, that's
yeah,
really?
work for this.
Yeah.
You know what? I cured it.
Tank's closest.
And tank closest.
Tank's closest. Healer's furthest. Melee closest.
Okay, we don't need to do this call.
Okay.
I was already doing that in the exact same time that you're doing it.
I got them.
Oh, it's this crazy one.
Behold, the wrath of Zeus!
It had the nerve to do damage to me that ended in 69, so all I see before I die is nice.
You look nice.
Zeus ult now.
Come now, little witch. You didn't think we were actually done, did you?
If you would rather call it, you can. We don't need both of us doing it.
I stick with
Up to
smalls.
you.
I've been doing it the entire time. I don't know why there was a sudden need to want to do two.
2, 1.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
There was a Beyblade tournament here in Kansas City recently.
Nice.
Why would you want to move?
Because it's Kansas City.
Beyblade.
It was apparently a $20 entry fee, and there was nothing else there.
No, but y'all have one of the greatest smut authors living there, so I don't know.
One needs simply
I'm sure there's good ones other places.
Sure, but this bitch is nasty.
I didn't exactly want to buy a house here either, but we need it out.
No, you guys had a valid want.
Oh, it was in
Yes. I also have a desire to own a house, so I don't like have that problem.
India closest. Out first, tanks furthest. Closest. I took like
Fuck, I got clipped by Siri.
I guess I was a pinky toe too far out, and I got one instead of a melee.
I think both Ray took it instead of the melees.
Yes.
No, Ku took his on time, because his,
No, he took it at the same time that I was supposed to take it.
oh, mine was, oh, maybe it just refreshed for me.
You got hit on the 3rd.
Oh, ouch.
Oh,
I
I
saw
got it.
one drop at 1.
I thought I
That
saw
was-
them drop in the upper corners.
I know for a fact I got hit from one, so maybe you saw that.
Are you at 1 during that mechanic?
I know at 4.
Whatever.
Hey, it doesn't matter.
I got a little too far out of my little safety box. My fault.
I have to figure out how not to get squished by one of the two melee. Be bigger, he says.
I don't think that's how that works.
Increase the hitbox. Surely.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Works for this.
Furthest, okay.
Start out tanks furthest. Healers closest. Anyway, furthest. Range.
Yeah. I got clipped.
I see the tech.
Nice.
It's clicked. Mayhaps.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Closest. Start out tanks closest. Furthest. Melee closest.
And they're down! Is it over already?
You did it.
They're still in it! But for how long?
That's how you do that, I'm sorry.
Oh,
God
my.
damn.
Well, that macro's gonna heal the tanks really good.
To a troops potential.
I forgot to hit hard light.
I figured 1 minute would hurt, but it didn't kill us.
147,000.
It fucking killed us.
Kill combo, I shit you not, was 3 seconds off.
Sounds like you need to press it sooner.
Heard. They gave us an improv though.
Not good enough.
No shit, Sherlock, it's a heal.
Part of light is so useless in this tier, I forget to use it.
Press it anyway, even if it does nothing.
It looks pretty.
What if he needs it?
What the fuck am I gonna need it for? All the busters have been physical.
Yeah, press it anyway. Fuck it.
My current favorite thing right now is hitting Royal Guard before the Lionheart combo because it looks like I'm taunting them and then going straight into it.
She's great wings. Ha! A wickedly divine.
Support's closest. Start in max closest. Furthest. Melee closest.
Spit roasted.
Went down hard.
I got spit roasted. I got hit by both of them. And they killed each other, so we fucking Eiffel Towered that shit.
Gotta be,
I think if I just run north, it'll be safer.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
I was thinking we could get in light parties, and then one light party has their baiter go south and one goes north. But that's significant. It's significantly more movement.
That's right, we need to be in Cardinals for that.
They're back on their feet.
I don't know the save spot.
It's only
It's
4, so this is partner.
payers.
I don't know which one though. Oh, it was bottom. Nice.
And they're down. Is it over already?
Oh yeah.
Safe spot for that one, it's the one that she only zaps once, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Just
okay.
high.
It says we won't hit you.
I just want to see what's next. Electro Edge. Oh yeah, it's this
Oh
big.
yeah,
How's this?
good refresh. Now die.
Or... Oh, I just died anyway. And then exploded. Yeah, Sora run.
This is the perfect spot.
You're right.
I feel like flat spots can work, but you have to really.
Yeah, it's a bit more precise than just doing it other ways.
What other kind of way would that?
Light parties and then the baiter goes north and south, yeah. Fuck, I fucked that up.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league.
Try that.
If one needs wings,
Let's not decide that mid-pool.
I know, I'm just thinking.
She's great wings. Ha! A wickedly divine.
We could also do just like light parties on
There's no limit to
one of
it.
the numbers, and then the baiter just goes to the letter closest to it.
Is gathering either, but to what end?
Northwest.
It's partners.
Oh, northeast. Sorry,
Oh,
I
was
forgot
about to
about.
say,
She
I'm
picked.
like,
I forgot
huh?
she picks a side.
Okay.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Okay, so it'll just be north or south, and then we go east or west from there. Okay.
Hawk spots.
They're still in it, but for how long?
How did we decide we were doing a safe spot on that last weekend?
You will be on either A or C. Oh, fuck. That's 4. So count how many times you got hit, and then we're gonna have to decide how to spread in here.
Yeah, so I guess Force should go in the far corner.
Right.
Oh, we're gonna die.
I go.
Oh, I have a fucking.
Boom.
Did she cleave half the arena there the first time and the second? Okay, so she cleaves half the arena, and we have to figure out a spread. Which
Our
is
timings
fine.
are all different, right? Or is there? Or are they all the same?
So you have to depend how many times you get hit, and that determines if you're a big or small, I think.
Mhm. Yeah, just like the first initial. How many people got hit with 2? I had 2.
Increasing rates based on the number of lightning attacks received, yeah. Okay. So it's depending on how many you either go further out or you can stand on the boss. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. So the first set that went off, which was as you said, it was the big one. So half the party has the big ones. I'm assuming half the party. Then they have to go further out than the ones with the smalls, without the bigs. Probably, I think the corners were safe. So color corner? Yeah. No, I know this corner and the opposite corner was safe.
Mhm.
I don't know about the ones all the way back there. It might have been skewed because I died. Because I didn't get any lightning strikes.
Ah. So I bet I wasn't supposed to get 4.
Yeah, it's probably roll based. But yeah, we stay in clock spots there so we all don't eat more than one laser. Or at a time.
Or is
And
it
then
like
go
honeydew
from there.
tarts and random?
Well, I mean, you don't want to get hit by more than one like lightning laser because you'll get more stacks to increase the size of your AoE. So, let's practice the mechanic beforehand and try and get everyone alive so we can get a better idea of how it's spread out. Because, like I said, I didn't get anything. I didn't have the purple floaty bits everyone else had.
This is nothing
follow your line. If we're gonna do clock spots,
Yeah.
taking more than like a step in, if it's not your mechanic, is gonna cause skipping. But we
Yeah.
should have enough room if you can straddle it, or we can try something else that might be safer but more brain power.
I mean, I would say light parties stack on opposite sides. So, like, let's say the light parties are on 1 and 3, and then whoever has to bait it for that round goes to A or C. Or you could even go D and B for the light parties and A or C for the baits. That way we're not worrying about the diagonal clipping. Or we do weird clock spots where who you're baiting with is opposite of you instead of next to you. So like, the tanks and healers, those baits, if they're the ones getting hit, have like, well, no, that doesn't really matter either because it's still what I'm thinking, but
It's this line. This is your in, this is your out. Problem is, I'm seeing people do like this instead of being.
yeah, the movement's a bit more precise with clock spots.
I don't think melees can hit. That's right here.
You can't. Nope. This is outside of max melee. Like you have to either use your stepping out as a weave, is how I describe it, or you just lose a GCD.
The problem is he's saying just step it into right here. And that's the problem is that we can't.
Well, that's the
hit
edge of the
boss.
AOE. Yeah, that's the edge of the AOE.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I know. I'm saying that's why he sees people stepping in, so we can hit.
So, do you want to try it once more as that, or do we want to do the light party and the baits go 90 degrees from them?
I wonder if we can just do it like we did Hegemon, where everyone stacks in one spot, and the people that bait just goes out.
Yeah, that's the
what
light
Nox was
party.
saying.
That's the
But
light
not
party
light.
thing.
That's what I'm saying. Not light party, it's just literally everyone in one spot.
I mean, we could, as long as you know which direction you're going to bait. It
Yeah,
doesn't
light
nec-
party.
I'm just saying go light party, see there's like a clear line of who goes next, if that helps people, but if y'all want to just stack on one spot, otherwise.
Clips and murders.
There have been several times that Sari and Sacred have spit roasted me, and then we've Eiffel Towered the three of us together.
Well,
That is the problem.
yeah. Well, that's the same, but like, if we all stack C, and then whoever's supposed to do the bait just go D and V, like we
Or something
did with
like that,
Hegemon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tank, main tank just stay A, and then everyone else can stack C.
The
D&D
thing
for
is with
baits.
staying clock spots, Koo, is the positioning's a bit more precise, and melee are already weaving in and out of melee range just to handle that mechanic.
And it causes us to sometimes
Hence,
steal baits.
Why where you're either stealing baits, or you're just dying, or you're killing other people.
I guess no matter what, there's chances we're gonna steal baits. No matter how we do it.
I kind of like the everyone in one spot and only the baiters move out.
Yeah, I do think the Hegemon wave would be safest, and West party goes to D, East party goes to B.
Because then at least if I
It's a
don't know,
lot more movement.
If we're out for this, I'm assuming this back corner.
Yeah, we could.
yeah, you could just move like far out,
Yeah, to here.
like starting from C, you can move this way instead of moving backwards or something. Because everyone else just needs to step outside of C and then back inside of C. Whereas if you're baiting furthest, you can just run out to this corner and you will be further. So. And that also lets it for if we have to be inside and the furthest are baiters, everyone can just run into the center of the boss's hitbox. If you're not baiting.
Mm-hmm.
So. want to try that. Just for that part, everyone stack at C, and then we still do tanks, healers, melee ranged. You're just running, I don't know, east or west to bait, relatively.
How would furthest closest look?
So if we have to be
That's my
outside,
only concern.
if
with
we
this
have to be
configuration.
outside the boss's hitbox, but it's the closest to a bait, they will run to roughly right here, and the people here will just have to take a step back. So if we have to be out and the closest have to bait, the people at C will just take a step back. Because ideally the baiters will run to be about here.
Like, are we voting on this?
I'm
Are
gonna
we
say,
doing
yeah,
this?
I feel like
Is
we
this
should
what we're gonna
come
be
to a
doing?
consensus first.
Let's try it. Let's just do it. Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah.
Lose
Okay,
nothing.
that's
Okay.
yeah, lose nothing except, you know, improper execution, so time.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Sports closest.
And they're down! Is it over already?
Everyone south.
Furthest.
They're still in it! But the
Tanks
house-
furthest. So you guys run in. And then
Yeah, Mark. Correct.
Yeah.
Oh my! Georgia went down hard.
I mean, I get it in theory.
I think it might
The
require
reason-
too much prepositioning.
I
Lot thoughts works is because every single person is responsible for themselves and only themselves.
yeah.
Doing it this way, everybody, like, it seems safer in theory, but everybody has to be aware of the other shit going on.
I'd like
Instead of solely focusing on where they go.
to perfect clock spots. Personally.
So, yeah, let's stick with clock spots then. But
I
This is
don't
a great
know
fact.
how the melee uptime thing is handled.
I just think those that are going in just need to go further in.
But then we
So-
clip each other.
And you should and
Smalls and I did when we were like slightly in the hitbox.
like if you're like right here, would you guys clip each other?
That looks like the boss's hitbox, so that's where I stand.
Each AoE is about the size of one of these squares if you turned it into a circle. They're pretty fickle. I have more concerns for the people on future cards overlapping and, like Nox said, spit roasting.
My understand safety over damage Q, but that's a lot of downtime. It's not just like 1 or 2 globals.
Well, for me it is. You guys are fast as fuck. Here, use your solution. I use Super Bullet there. Fuck everything.
I don't think that works.
It does, because I can stand in your AoEs and it doesn't matter. Then you guys just kill each other, and that's not on me.
Let's just stick with the clocks so we can figure it out.
I'm like, we're like.
Okay, well, clock spots, go.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Melee be in range of the boss if they
If
were
one needs wings,
Nope.
one needs simply
No.
limbs.
Doesn't matter.
Her hitbox is just small enough.
Well, her hitbox is a circle, so...
Shit.
Yes, it
Big ass
does.
circle. There's some big ass circles on hitboxes.
My point is, if it's a circle, it doesn't matter where you are in clock spots. You're technically in the same part.
Port's closest.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Should take a step out.
I'll go to series spot if
They're
that's the
back
case.
on their feet! What quick?
Nah, I'm not resing in time.
Oh, yours closest.
They're still in it! But for how long? Oh my! The challenger went down hard!
Feel like on that one I was
Oh
able to
dear,
move
the challenger has fallen
in
out of
more,
the
but
ring.
people were dead, so that probably doesn't really count.
Cardinals.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering Enoch, but to what end?
Southeast.
Or southwest. Southeast. Spread. I forgot where we're going.
Yep, same. I have no idea what safe spots for just yet.
I'm pretty sure.
So Nadia and I
pretty
are in
sure
the right
next-
spot, and then the melee should be at C and B.
Alright, so you just didn't make it to be sacred.
Well, Ku was there, and so I didn't want to kill him too.
And
so I just
then-
had to kill all the melee instead.
Yeah, it's just you also want to be near your partner as well on that side, which is more for the people going further out. So it's always this square, and this square relative to the corner that are safe. And so,
Mo and I were able to fit. Just
yeah. So you two are there, and then Ku and Smalls would be like over here. And just so in case it's partner, you guys can just meet up in the center here. And then I'll meet up with... I can meet up with Sacred. Or, well, either way, like... Then Nadia will go to one of the letters, and I'll go to the other one.
so just four corners it then.
Pretty much. The way I described it for at least us is just your same spot for bomb. For at least for the melee people, is just handle it the same way you handled bomb. The fuses. In terms of your relative location, if you guys know what I'm talking about.
Not a clue. But I think I got it.
So I have a
It was-
question, and it's
Go
really
for it.
stupid. Like, and I know we're already past this mechanic, but if we were to have a ranged on 2, like for the baits, wouldn't it be like, because then A and C would get hit with tanks, and then ranged 4 and
I
2 would get hit, D and D,
thought
and
about
then 3
that.
and 1.
But more along the lines of
It's your party
the
finder
melee.
strat,
The melee on. It's not even a party strat thing. Party finder strat. It's the people who are baiting are opposite of each other, so you can't like clip the person between you. Because like when the tanks and healers bait, it's technically the most space for the people on intercardinals to dodge. Because you'll essentially have half the circle to spread in. And the way I would do it would be like Bo and Sari. Yeah, Bo and Sari would swap,
That would
Or-
be the opposite.
and then like Ku and Smalls would swap. That way, the melee are on intercards.
I swapped
And-
4 people instead of just 2. Just have a Cure and Sari swap.
I mean, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. We could literally do the baits A and C first, 1 and 3 second, B and D third, 2 and 4 last. If we really wanted to just keep the people across from each other doing the baits first.
I'll leave it up to you guys.
Yeah, I'll do whatever the fuck. Just tell me where you want me to stand.
Just keep what we're doing.
Alright, looks like we're not changing. Alright.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring! divine!
That's some bullshit.
Oh my! Strategy went down hard.
Ow. Explosives.
They're still in it, but for how long?
There's furthest. My closest. Range furthest.
I forgot to press a button there.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
I don't even think this is very...
And they're down! Is it over already?
I'm gonna keep it above 50, I guess.
Great.
Okay, never mind.
I had a rough.
They're back on their feet! What good?
It's like, fuck it, it's somewhere over here.
How's this?
Oh, I got hit once.
That-
Those ender ones went off.
Oh no, just kidding.
Those inner 4 squares went off.
Not my minor spoiler on how to fucking do those damn clock spots now that I understand.
What clock spots?
The Zappies.
The in out or the zappies?
And out. So it's not really a spoiler because we've been doing the same damn thing repeatedly. It works best when the melee, so tanks and melee, take the closest ones, period. It starts
Makes
to get
sense.
fucky and we start getting clippy stuff when tanks and melee have to take the furthest ones.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, so
It just
exact same order, just you know.
not
Either take the
necessarily.
first out.
No, no, no. Like you just disregard the tank if the first one is an owl.
Yeah, so it would still be supports and then DPS. It would just change
Yeah.
whether it's tanks first or healers first, depending on what she casts.
So order
From
it
what
in
I
theory.
understand, that's the easiest way to prevent clipping.
Yeah, for doing it like hard clock spots and hard rolls, yes.
Yeah, and then you just stand wherever you stood that time to not get spit roasted.
If we're doing hard clock spots as we are and hard rolls as we are, yes. I agree.
Oh, that
will
makes sense.
probably
I
be
bet
the
Party
best way to
Finder
do
does
it.
that because you can macro that shit.
I know that we talked about that earlier, but I think we disregarded it because we wanted something just completely static. We didn't want anything.
I mean,
to
doing
change.
it completely static, people need to be willing to drop GCDs just to do it correctly. And we just are not doing that, period.
Yeah.
There's that
Then we
many
respect
CDs.
I've dropped several, like, in all these fights while progging, dude. It's pretty easy to do.
Yes. Pretty much in chat. Yes.
Yes, because it could be macroed. Don't make me macro it.
Can, but then you have to click the right macro.
Correct. And
That's
that's
why he's saying
50-50
don't.
shot, motherfucker.
Where my bongos at?
I was thinking it would have a problem with the like 2 melee on the inner card, but y'all didn't have a problem that time.
Because the movement's a bit more
We had
precise for that. That's the only issue.
I'm pretty sure it was also melee's out to that time, like on the outside. But then
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Yeah, we'll have to see if it's the melee closest will also be if that causes a problem.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
If one
We just
needs
need
wings,
good positioning.
one needs
Shouldn't, because we could go fuck all far as ranged.
That's also true.
She's crazy.
I'm more concerned about Nox.
Wickedly divine!
Get roasted.
You can super bullet, like you said. You can take it like a champ.
Yes. Furthest.
Ah.
Alright. In healers furthest. The opposite. Things closest. Range furthest. Melee closest.
I dashed too early.
Oh, that's nice. I like that a lot more.
Brain power on mine, I'm like, oh wait, fuck.
They're still in it! But for how long?
It's a hard ring.
Which is exactly why we disregarded it in the first place. I was like,
There is no limit to a network's potential.
we do fuck.
She's traveling either, but to what end?
Are we north or south? I don't know.
It's north.
Okay, I need to be over here. That's on me.
The challenger went down hard.
Got sacred.
My rotation was borked and I couldn't fix it.
Don't mind that.
They're back on their feet.
Oh no.
What could?
Where am I at?
We got him.
How's this?
My spot now.
I hit twice, and I'm not gonna blow up. Full. Just go over here. Yeah. Yeah. So if you get hit twice, you blow up 4 quadrants.
Well, I got hit 4 times. I took the damn fucking half the arena out with me.
How many times did you get hit?
I got hit 4 times.
I think that was probably because Nadia was dead.
Yeah.
I think at most we're only supposed to take 2.
Okay. I was like, man, that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
I think at
Take
most.
squared or maybe take 4.
Yeah, when I blew up all 4 of these 4, blew up,
Pretty fun body check. Is
and I
that
was standing back here.
cool? It's
Yeah.
probably regardless of where you stand.
Yeah.
You probably end up exploding the poo-poo thingy and then it explodes and yeah.
Because the squares blow up in beautiful squares too.
How many people got hit by 2 then?
I got
If it was just me and you, then we can just do opposite corners. Or even we can just do on one side, everyone that stands on the other side of the arena. Wait, Bo, you had the 2 as well?
Mhm.
Okay, then one corner safe? Question mark.
That said, I was running to a spot, so maybe I got hit. We have to do that again with people alive.
I don't know.
Tentatively, I think twos
I know
with the
there's
short
timers.
timers go to the corners.
I think the timer only mattered. No, I don't know. I'm not paying
Timers?
attention to them.
I bet timers is supposed to be how many times you're supposed to get hit. So I think
It
Or does
changed when I got
timers-
hit a second time.
mine definitely stayed the same, and I got hit twice.
Oh, you're on crack.
Maybe. Do they stay the same?
There are
Even Nadia's
four-
like, you're on crack.
Yeah, there are 4 sets, and she hits 4 people each time with Witch Gleam, the lasers. And then Lightning Cage goes off, and we just have to figure out the spread from there.
So 4 timers.
She
That's
does
2 people each timer.
I don't even know if it's 4 timers. We only have 1 debuff.
My bet is there's 2 timers. And one
Hang on,
probably has
hang
the big.
on. But Smalls is trying to tell us it.
Because she totally cleaves the arena.
Yeah, cleaving the arena is when everyone has the small one detonate, and it's just a self AoE. It's not a big number of squares to light up.
You have 2 timers. You have a short. Well, everybody gets 1 timer.
Mm-hmm.
4 people get a short. 4 people get a long. That's the only timer there is. When that goes off, it's the thing that explodes around you.
So it's a self AoE.
From what this screenshot shows me, is it's not necessarily that you just explode 4 squares. Sacred, if you look, your AoE literally goes off of the arena.
So it does.
yucky.
So it does.
If you look at Nadia's, his AoE goes off of the arena.
Hmm.
And then when Ku takes his later, he's in that middle square, just off to the side, and it explodes all 9. Because his AoE is completely on the arena. Beyond that, I have nothing.
Those are huge.
I'm guessing
What?
we need to be in corners then.
Yeah, it's looking like we're gonna have to put part of the AoE off of platform, which would require being on an edge or in a corner.
And it's a size of what? 4 squares from spread out from the character? So like whoever the fuck that is in the far corner in the screenshot, it's 4 squares, but as if he was the center point of that square, of that quad.
Yeah, with the center square.
Okay. So
Yeah,
yeah, you would essentially
6, like 9
if you got
big.
multiple witch gleams, which I'm assuming is just 2, hence 2 by 2, you'd run all the way to a
Oops.
corner.
Oh, that's good.
You have to see which one she marks and then go from there. But yeah,
Question is,
We should probably pay attention to the pattern of the safe zones
Yeah, probably.
I
to
think
figure
that's
out
been-
where we're gonna go.
I think that's been consistent the entire time. It may or may not be flipped, but I think at the very least the shape is consistent.
If the shape's consistent, there has to be at least one safe square where all the long debuff players can go, because you can't get hit. You can't get hit by the people that are exploding.
Yeah. I know at least for one side it's this square, this square, this square, and this one that are marked, which makes this corner one for the short of the double or whatever, or the longs. Is it the short timers who are exploding with the squares?
Yeah.
Okay. So then the short timers with the squares can go in these two back corners. I know that much. I know that this one's open. And then it's probably...
So the little debuff we get before we get zapped says it will explode in a radius based on the amount of times we're hit.
Yes.
I don't think you're meant to get hit more than 3 times because then that would cover too much of the arena to create
Yeah.
safe spots.
Yes. So if these two are taken, then I think the two opposite of these are safe.
And those would have to be people that are hit 3 times.
Oh, you want to hear something annoying? It looks like... So you know those AoEs you mentioned that like drop on people?
Yeah.
That goes off with her sideways spark. There's no timer.
Yes.
It's just part of her sideways spark, and it's gonna be the same thing for 8 bubbles or her 4 bubbles.
Yeah, but that's after the first time goes off, right?
That's the first time, but it's right before. It's about 9 seconds before the second one goes off.
Yeah.
Which looks like the exact same thing again.
So first one goes off, then it's either partners or spread, and then the second one goes off.
For the second set, then we may or may not. It may or may not mark the arena, and we might have more room to spread from there.
I guess it'll depend on what's going on for the second set, where we
'cause
go.
We always die at the cleave, so we don't know if the arena is if she does more like a pattern AoE on the ground again. I'm pretty sure the screen whites out. If she does do another pattern AoE on the ground for the second set, we're fucked. If she doesn't, then it's just a matter of spreading roughly to be safe. But we don't know what happens after she does the cleave.
If I
So-
look at this screenshot and I'm reading it correctly, it seems like the only safe spot we'd be able to use would be, what, C?
Ah.
Yeah, maybe? Because we'd have one person in the corner where Bo's dead body is. That would take
One
up
right
those
behind
4
Ku.
squares. One right behind Ku would take up those 4 squares, so that completely cuts off that side of the arena. One could go on, like, by D, between D and 4 in that section. That's gonna cut off 3 squares next to them.
Are we talking about the second screenshot that's in there?
Yeah. I'm
Wait,
just
no,
trying to
couldn't-
figure out how to read
It looks like
be the
that
safe
that
spot.
lone square where D is would be the safe square.
Yeah, because then you'd put the 2 people with the 3 squares on the corner by 4 and A and by C and whatever the fuck numbers over there, 2 or 3.
No, not 4 and A, because then that would cleave the D square if they have 3.
Not if they're in the
Narnia.
like on the A side, north side.
You can only have
Are we looking at the same screenshot?
you can only have one person there.
Yeah, so I wish I could draw on it.
You mean like the northeast square by
So
A?
so C right here. Say C is A here, like this, right? This square. So you'd blow up this square, and this square, and the one by D would still be fine.
Are you saying the person stands here on this
Yeah,
one? It's
yeah.
gonna explode this entire row next to it.
Yeah, that's fine. It's still D's still
Aw,
safe.
shit. Did that hit a whiteboard?
That D would still be safe.
The whiteboard. I love how we're wasting time with the fucking whiteboard.
I fucking love the whiteboard.
How do we get the picture in here?
Yeah, that's it. We need the picture in there so I can draw on it.
You can save the.
I mean, it's a 5x5 grade.
That's far too much work.
I want the picture, damn
Oh,
it.
4x4.
You can change which whiteboard you're on, by the way, if you don't want to delete that.
There's
Did
a
she
second
change?
whiteboard.
We have 3 of them.
Oh, I'm gonna create a new one.
I'm so confused.
I'm gonna download the picture real quick, and then I'm gonna import
The
it.
problem
onto
is,
in here.
Sacred, if you do the 3s up there, then the 2s would have to be in those inner squares and they would cleave each other.
I don't. Let me
Upper left-hand corner.
do what I'm
3
thinking because I
lines.
think
Yeah,
it'll
there
work.
you go.
Where the fuck is the
You have to
Why
put the
won't it let
3s
me-
in the corner.
save image? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it does turn it into a 5x5 square. That makes things so much easier.
Tiny picture.
Going to this board.
So if you have someone stand her, 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 and her, that should leave this safe zone. No?
Yes. Yeah. That would do it.
What are you talking about, having the 2s or the 3s in these 2 spots?
Whichever one makes it safe.
It would be the 2s, because if the
Okay,
3s are
so
there,
the
they're gonna
2s
cleave all the way down here.
Okay, so 3s then in the corners, and then the 2s on the sides.
Yes.
And then D should be safe.
What I've been saying this whole time.
It is exactly what Sari said.
Well, now
We
we
should
have
have pulled the
visual.
whiteboard out sooner.
Now we have a visual.
So where were you saying to put the 2s? One more time.
Okay,
2s
yeah,
will
hang on,
have to go
let me draw 2.
closer to the north spot. Yeah.
2,
3s in the safe corners, 2s in the
3.
safe inner spots.
3.
Gotcha. Far corner. Okay.
Did anyone find out how it's split up, or is it random?
I'm pretty sure that shape is static.
No, not the shape. Who gets hit with shorts and longs?
It's probably the short people go explode in a 2x2 first, and then the longs do it
No,
second.
all 4 of
It's
these are going to
probably-
be all 4 of these are going to be shorts.
It's probably rolls.
I'm saying,
had
is
to
it
guess.
rolls or is it random?
It did look like it was split 2 and 2. So it was because I did see like
We need to figure out who's going where.
Well, if it's rolls,
You look at the debuff menu.
I gotta go watch everybody get hit by this
West
damn
East. I vote let's just do it again, because we've only done that once where everyone was up.
We didn't even have everybody up. I think Nadia was still dead when we had
Yeah,
everybody
okay,
up.
so if you
Correct,
look
yeah,
at
the
if you look
earliest,
at your
we've
first
done it once.
screenshot, Small, if you look at your first screenshot,
Mhm.
we had the people left with the long debuff. There were 2 supports and 2 DPS. So it's I'm assuming it's split 2 supports and 2 DPS.
So do we want to do north south or east west?
East West.
It might depend on how the arena is split.
Yeah, I think we'll have to do
Yeah.
northeast, southwest.
We could do
Already.
relative. We could do relative to this shape.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The safe zone.
Oops. Give me a sec. So we could do relative to this. Because I don't want to say it's a tank, a healer, a melee, and a ranged. That doesn't make sense. Because I mean, it's just so it's just this. That's the arena. Enjoy my shitty 5x5. I just put it in the chat.
The left column's bigger than the rest. I don't like it.
Yeah, well, fuck off. And so from here,
Looks
we
like a
know
penis.
I don't know what else
that's what it looks like there. And then we know the safe spots. I'll mark them in purple because we don't know what the fuck is going on. So we
I
know
still don't know where you're doing something at.
I'm doing
In
it in
the tarp
tarp
party.
party.
He's not in the whiteboard anymore.
So we know these are the 4 safe
Oh.
spots. So we just need to divvy up a priority for them.
Well, safe, yeah.
We just did that.
Yeah, well, I like drawing a grid instead of looking at it angled.
That's fair.
Okay, just do it on the whiteboard.
The whiteboard doesn't have enough tools, and I like paint.
We can't participate.
So, assuming it's 2 tanks, I mean, we could. How quick it is! I wish it was static. Because. Yeah, in that case, they can be here because the boss is going to be here. Yeah, you can't. You're going to lose uptime regardless. Everyone is actually,
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
is gonna
I
be
don't think
yucky.
there's uptime here.
which is fine. It's whatever.
Gives you the finger and light speed.
Okay. So,
Something tells me there'll be like a damage up later or something.
I mean, I'm not worried about the DPS check. I'll just do this then. Fuck it. Supports on relative left, or whatever that side is. DPS relative right. Pick whichever one is, and then you just adapt based off your clock spot. So like, it
Based on if you have 2 or 3.
well, it.
If
I mean,
two-
I thought we agreed it was short and long. Well, regardless.
No. There's going to be 4 shorts and 4 longs. Among the 4 shorts, there's going to be 2 people that are going to explode 2 squares, and there's going to be 2 people that explode 3 squares. So the 3s go to the corners, the 2s go to those little inner ones closer to the safe spot.
In the specific example I just showed, Sacred got hit by Witch Gleam twice
Okay.
and exploded the 9 squares that he was on and the ones around him.
Okay.
There may have been some kind of overlap then.
So in that case, I'm gonna put numbers down.
Maybe. I just need a clear visual. I'm not getting a clear visual of the 2 versus 3.
I got you.
Yeah.
1.
No, I think he means like in game, it going off.
So we need to be in this position when it goes off, and then we could have a clear visual. Maybe.
The last one Nox just posted, all squares are getting blown up by people with the debuff except for the square with the L and the square right beneath it. The square right beneath it's not safe.
Here's something to throw another wrench in there. Ku got hit once and still exploded 9 squares.
So I'm
And-
saying there's probably some kind of overlap. Or maybe if someone else dies, they blow up and their debuff goes off.
Yeah, because if someone else dies, they only have 7 targets to choose for the 4.
There's some
people
big
inside
ass boom happening there when one of us dies.
Yeah, I do think we get blown up if we're hit by any lightning while we have our cubes. Like, big bomb. So if you get hit by anybody else's, it's going to wipe us. From what little we've seen of it.
Let's at least do a couple more pulls and make sure that we're good on the thing before it. See if we can get some clearer visuals.
So if we make it there, support relative left, DPS relative right.
Yes.
Nadia,
Looking
what is
at
that?
the
Oh, wow.
safe spot.
Safe spot.
So same as like in B. B, honeybee. Similar to-
Yes.
Yeah, but assuming the safe spot is at A, the safe spot's could
Like-
potentially rotate.
I can figure out safe
There's a lot of
spot
time to
at
move.
now.
Yeah, I mean that the safe spot in like the one screenshot is at D. So
That
I think we should be able to call that. I think there's plenty of time there.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the
Or
ring.
this fight's an FIV sim. Probably.
Safe spot.
well,
I'm bad at
If one needs wings,
If it's roughly the same, it should be the tip of the penis every time.
Yep, that's what I was about to say. Just looking for the penis.
A wickedly divine.
Can't unsee it.
I'm pretty sure you said it first.
I did.
Which is why I said it again.
I was punished for it.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
We can call the mechanic dickhead.
They're back on their feet.
It's out. Tank's closest. Yours furthest. Melee closest. Range furthest.
Like,
I got it. Calling it. That seems to be working a lot better though.
Yeah, that's nice.
there is no limit to Electro's potential.
You could just say heals, tanks, right?
Yeah, but I try to call it chill to help drill it in.
I do appreciate it. Drills are good for me.
But to what end? And they're done. Is it over already?
Sacred. And I'll get cool, because light speed.
They're still in it. But for how long?
You could get Siri.
This is gonna be fucked.
That's a bummer. Do we want to wipe it and try again?
Hang on. Yeah, I didn't get up in time. It's gonna be fucked.
you can at least see someone explode with 3.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out.
Okay. So
I got hit
It's a very big boomie.
5 times. Because I
yeah,
raised in the middle.
I did a 3x3.
That is big.
And it does look like it's squares from the one you're on, not like a big U as the center. So the spots still work out.
Sweet.
I think they should.
Cubes are hard.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring.
scary.
Alright. And tanks closest.
They're back on their feet. What grid?
Furthest. Melee closest.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Grabbing Sacred.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Water can just not go off. Okay. Oh. No.
There is no limit to Electro's potential. This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! Wickedly divine!
Oh shit, no.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Oh.
Rude.
Further.
They're
Sorry.
back on their feet.
That.
What grid?
Healers out.
You have my spot.
And they're down! Is it over already?
Oh. No, no.
No, I was at got fucking not seeing that one.
Greedy Mayway.
Oh, I just
Okay,
went the
little
wrong
dog.
way.
Dumb Mayway.
Greedy melee
Wow.
gets a spray bottle.
Mild insult to him. Actually.
This is nothing personal, but
I'm sorry, that was rude.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Yeah, right? You know the worst part? I don't think Josh is home. I just like hit my keyboard a little harder than normal. He has a little chicken cutlet brain.
I like
if one needs wings,
Me too.
one needs simply make them.
Wish my
know,
dog
Josh
could
is
make
home.
noise that she did sometimes.
She's great wings! Ha! Wickedly divine!
Somebody at the door, my only tip is that they go and they stare at it.
I like Billy's.
No, that's some killer shit.
How come they go to the door and go look outside at the person?
Oh, you fucking.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Out, tanks. Oh wait, no, glide. In yours, out.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Out, tanks in.
And they're down! Is it over already?
My bad, Bubba. I clipped you there.
Big damage. Big damage.
I shouldn't have said yes.
Get him, Bo.
There is no limit
Get him,
to
Bo.
Electro's potential.
Not me. Hello, little dog. You did
That's
so good barking.
Tomorrow.
Short time for space marine.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Find a replacement if you really want to, but
I've seen enough for a while.
I don't care now. We'll clear
So,
out here.
If one needs
25.
wings, one needs simply make
yeah, it is.
His trophy? Ha! A wickedly divine!
As long as we clear this, we can always look at more people. It's easier to try to like clear the brain also more and brain. Like, oh yeah,
fucking
we figured this out.
I made it.
DPS close. Ow. Anyone's out.
Go closer, it knocks.
You clipped each other there.
Is it over already?
No, yes, I was gonna die regardless because I got clipped by yours.
Alright, man, I'm standing on my line. I don't know what you want me to do.
To go in further.
They're back on their feet!
That's what I want.
Range tags. Range tags.
And your ass was in the bubble.
to
You poor
Electro's
thing.
potential.
Hey, look, we're racing at the exact same time.
I even Panheim would because we didn't have.
He's gathering Eva, but to what
I was
end?
chilling in my bubble.
You have to be north?
They're still in it, but for how long?
It's a spread.
God.
It's a spread. It's a spread.
Oh, you counted. Calm the fuck down, man.
Don't want to talk about it.
It was really sad!
Did he go over the edge?
He just walked over.
I panic pressed my my dash because I didn't think I was gonna get there in time, and right off the edge.
Oh.
Oh, back up. Nice.
Hey, we did it! You're up in time.
Three.
Long. Long is at A.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, we did it. We did it.
Partners.
I don't-
on side.
This still did something wrong. We got this fucking spicy dot.
I think that's
You don't think
normal.
the spice? I think the spice dot might be normal.
Yeah, does this shit
There's no
again.
damage.
Oh,
done,
it's
right?
the same. It's the same pattern both times. Okay.
Yeah.
I see the attack. I see it.
Yeah. So it's threes in corners.
Three's in the farther corners away from
Yeah.
the safe spot. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that just
Could
makes
work.
sense.
I get it. That makes it makes sense.
Yeah, I think
had
the dot
to see it-
is normal.
I had to see it to completion in order to fully grasp it, but yeah.
I'm like, the dot is gonna suck to heal, but it's healable. I'm like, no worse than tree.
Alright, fellas. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go lay down. I'll see probably 2 of you tomorrow and the rest
You
of you
know-
on Thursday.
It's not a penis, it's creeper feet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there we go.
Motherfuckers, it's an anchor. Calm down.
It's the gap between the creeper feet.
I don't know what you're talking about. So it's a pink.
Pretty sure they're talking Minecraft.
I've never played it.
Do you experience joy?
No, I really don't.
Sorry.
Right back, I'm gonna let the dog out.
He's gonna cry.
It's literally just a creeper. It's an upside down creeper.
Yeah, creeper feet.
It's creeper feet.
Eh,
I'm
Got the
going to
long
hop off.
body, the head. It's literally just a creeper, like weird little things saw off to
Do
the side.
love creeper. They're so cute.
Okay, so a
Boomy.
little more, and I can buy another chess piece.
I
A
believe.
top chess piece.
Y'all have a good night.
Later.
Heroes. Okay. I was getting